Well met, sir.
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. You know where to find me.
Peruse at your leisure.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... the foremost hospital... hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
A mug of ale is just Peruse at your leisure.
The old bloody place is watching.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. Forgive me, but I'm afraid, you see, we cannot simply so regrettably let me see. What else can I tell you about? guilt. Methinks Roderick. He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
I'm honored, Master. This maester's teaching is a precious gift. I swear I shall make good use of it. Might we not complete our delivery while we're here? We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospital. You know where to find.
Wonder if anyone had noticed.
Well met, sir.
This looks as good a place as any.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Need anything? Stop by again soon.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the abbey. Stay with me, Arisen! Wait right there.
Interested in my wares?
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Fair travel to Risen.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have... Then I shall shall remain by your side. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is... This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Gather round, gather round. Aye, got some coins. It's much appreciated.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when... treated to the foremost. Much obliged.
Could use a rest.
I have a feeling there's good time to be made here.
Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace, but I would see you to the entrance if I may.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training. Won't someone do aught about this?
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? Here we are. We shall await you here, Master.
You... follow me! Follow me!
I'm sure I can handle this. Sometimes I wonder if I'm
Follow me! Pray, be cautious. You're my...
Who's there? Pray, keep your... Could it be that you have come... Aye, indeed 'twas never my intent, but that is no longer a concern. Could Mother have had a...
Regentkin Sven appears to be...
Me?
Then start searching, you fool.
Forgive, this room turned up. I'll head out first and speak... Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. A stroll might clear my...
I've been on my feet.
So, you've come.
Have you come to release me from this? No. Or have you proof? Ah, by that this reminds me. He went before the... And what befell? Ha! Aye. I dare say. Escape? Here? And that said, tell me. I suspected as much.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while? Do take care not to stray so far next time.
What should I do?
I'll not hang around. I've only just begun.
Arms, arms for the poor. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble... Many thanks. Ah, hold on. You see, one of Malcolm, his name. This building's... Might I impose...
Might I propose we seek out new information?
Malcolm's been... just the other day... Malcolm, don't know why he bothered. I wonder what it was Malcolm found.
My prayers will surely... Is we were supposed to go... Wish he'd woken me up.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report?
Ah, but you mentioned... Come, I fear... Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children... Look, there. Oh, there is naught to be done. Let us make haste. Malcolm, you have my eternal...
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what books, sir.
Truly? Perhaps we...
We ought to follow close behind. Right you are.
It's amazing. You're...
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Heavens!
Isn't it amazing?
It is quite a... Why, I've never... Might I ask that we cannot allow... We ought to As for you, Malcolm...
Oh, but...
However, let's investigate this...
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here.
This place is your...
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots. Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Always gotta be in the thick of things, mate.
way in, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
We shall remain here.
How a winter fight was such a worn-out gear?
Well, have you found... Oh, guide me outside. Guide me outside, then. This should be... If you truly are, words may mayhap the knowledge I...
Anything could be lurking here.
Now to report to Captain Brant.
Not without its charms. Wish I'd gone on an adventure.
Well met, sir. I'd fight better if I had an elf to keep me warm.
There's a ladder here.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... How fared your mission? Was there aught as this scrap? This alone can prove little. To think, 'tis a surprise. If Regent Kings, you have done well. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, it seems Magistrate Ward may have to be... Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray.
That was certainly worth...
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesties for some time now, and so, the false sovereigns but may have approached... What say ye, your majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries, once you infiltrate here, take care. Masquerades be... Much is made of appearances. There is much we ought to tend to. If while examining the palace for some time now, what's more, this cannot be mere yet 'tis strange. I dare say, 'tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I am glad to hear it.
I'll go and open the chest. I sense eyes upon us.
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. What? Can't... Let's just... I was to report on... But I suppose... So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? Aye. You'll have your course. Glad we...
We allowed the agent to flee. I cannot help but wonder whether it was the right choice. Well now, I'm not sure.
Well met, son. How might I be...
Welcome to Bjorn's Armor, and quality is what you need if you... want to survive. Many thanks. I appreciate it.
Need anything?
Another day, another adventure.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I received my invitation.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir. But there isn't to be a masquerade. But not at the expense of my duty.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
You're far from your...
How to proceed? Now, we who are gathered... Now, we who are gathered here are not...
We shed our faces.
So, tell me more of this.
If you've naught to say, I'd...
This place is very dreary.
'Twould seem ours 'twouldn't do to meddle in each other's...
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. We have reached our destination.
My apologies, sir, but as you...
All's well, I trust.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to serve. You're welcome to come and play anytime. If you escape with your life, that is.
Suppose I'd best get to it. Time to earn my coin.
Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants to say...
So many happy voices.
Am I shedding? Must be my
As ought to be said.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brant will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Now to report to Captain Brant. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. We have arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to. If I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty, a minister who happened from the pains he took, that alone is reason to serve the Regent Kin, and he bids you to use this opportunity. I shall ensure that the daughter...
We have been entrusted with a task. Let us approach it with all due care. It would seem we even need to visit the palace.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Well, he is merely decent, even were he to be, but if there's aught that can... He seems a man of prey.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, do not forget that we work to serve the citizens.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace? Let us make for the palace, that she might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Our soldiers need better training.
I find myself hard.
You... follow me!
Let's take it easy today. They're acting up. I'm trained for this. When does my watch end?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm compromised. I'm tired of breaking my back for someone else.
I wish the minister would be more careful. Do you recall that package from the tower delivered to the minister's chambers last week?
What business?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the present.
Well, well. We meet again. Is this stealthy business becoming a habit of yours?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. Something tells me this shan't be the last I see of you. Perhaps you'll be good enough to repay me when next... Off you go now. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further... Off you go now.
Not much going on. The townspeople depend on me.
One must take pride in their charge.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Only fools and urchins boast of their
Time to head to market, methinks. I'm not trained for this.
There's not enough more saucy rumour.
Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. As if I know this sigil well. Let me see. Pray make haste in make a clue. Though the political situation, I fear such a partnership. At any rate, I will investigate these only once we have gleaned, and ere it slips my mind.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember. We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intent. Recipient. We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced. I quite agree.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right. On the roads, despite the hour, you know where to find. The solution eludes me. Well met, sir. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for... I witnessed a stunning Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent fair warning. From the tell of it, pray do be... Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow. Well met, sir. I thought so. That girl's all... Now listen, 'tis a... Welcome and well... met. Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Need anything? Many thanks. Might as well.
What?
Trade. Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Oi there! All I ask is that you hear my thanks, sir. I've been holding off, sir. Only trouble is, that's where you... I'd like you to accompany the cart in my... Splendid! Now, the cart's only the top. And mind you, don't forget to pay each cart so anyone's pat enough of it. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you'll do. Come find me when you've delivered.
We ought to see this to its destination. We're to see...
This ox cart. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
You're the Arisen, aye? There's also a personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vernworth. I speak of Sir Or. Your aid is requested as a potential ally, and bear in mind.
You have your orders. Read them, and follow them to the letter.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
I'm not going to take that from you.
What ought I to do?
That damn dragon! Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. Dang.
Forgive me. I'd best go. We managed to... We're saved. I haven't...
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imp is a style or a patchwork of technique. That wasn't the dragon. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? Aye. Good. For so long as we are united in our resolve to slay the dragon.
Wasn't sure we'd survive that.
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, She's a kindly sort.
Shall we report our results?
That Lady Margaret's wasn't sure we'd survive that, but here we are. My thanks.
Well met. Hope to see you again.
What was that? A mug of ale is just what I need.
It's no easy thing.
What am I to
Making
do?
a living as a soldier.
He really ought to have returned by now. Is that you, Norbert?
Oh, fie.
Wait, listen. The brave fool said he was going to look. I'll go and search for him myself. I'm not afraid of him. So I thought, please, sir, I worry for my brother, and I suppose I'll have to go in there myself.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
You're back. Many thanks. Go into the forest. This won't work, will it? But my brother and I are the... I suppose there's only one. I'll have to show you the... Just be alert. I'll need you to watch out. Right.
Perhaps we ought to hurry, lest we arrive too late to be obeyed.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of... Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir.
We're saved. I have...
Lots to be taken care of. Roll before the day starts.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant.
Got to fix this up proper.
That Lady Margaret's
Where are you going?
Apologies, but I can't offer you...
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Seems naught ever goes right.
Ah, you've returned. Splendid. The cart reached its destination.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master. I quite agree. Might not one of the bandits in Vernworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? Then follow me. I'll lead the way. Right you are.
Cleaning before I'm too tired. I don't like the look of this.
What to do?
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Hang in there, Master! I'm coming to assist! If you need him to command me at every turn, I know what to do. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. That was certainly worthwhile. The Arisen has been put to sleep! Power surges within me. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Copies, Master! To harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's all to be found while we're here? You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice. Over here, if you please. I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
Come on, have at it.
I will protect you.
Come on, don't practice. Don't drag this out.
Nice army you've got. Get back here.
Very well. I shall return.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the beams down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle,
I thank you for coming to our aid. And what luck!
it is rather narrow here. Be on your guard. Let us proceed with due caution.
You there! Are you looking to enter? Best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seems rather
You best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here, that's...
Fancy a look at my wares?
As quiet as a mill pond hereabouts.
This is the inn, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
We must rest, though the sun is still...
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to course. Nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind. Delighted to meet you. It's...
We meet again, Arisen. Hail, Arisen. 'Tis plain you've been trained. I'm well glad to be traveling by your side.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was right. I should only hope I served to satisfaction. Please dispense with the formalities. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Greetings. I trust you are enjoying. If you have any questions, ask away. If aught about what is here that to begin with, of course, which is to say, is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious? Naturally, I'm not. You're the second. In response, Oops. Don't misunderstand. Those who deal in Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, I've lived in this... Is there aught else you care to ask? Take care.
We shall wait here till your business is done.
You made it after all. Guess that means... Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? Figures you'd want to know. We're supposed to be... But I suppose I can... His real name, but he's been We had no choice, see? We're men and women of That's why he was cast. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to... That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy it. Me thinks he needs something to remind him of...
Always sets me to think.
You're the one, then? Fine. I'd hoped I'd not...
Oh, Master, I thought I might never see you again.
Our party is reunited. Surely...
I suppose I could indulge...
Isn't there anything to do round here?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Well met, sir. How... How might I be of service? Do come again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Well met, sir.
Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign you met? This appears to be a bill, but hold a moment. But a clever plan. Furthermore, and all the while, a clever ploy. I've no doubt that this bill...
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. The spider has woven her web rather carefully.
Might as well take a look while you're... here, eh? Many thanks.
Shall we get some rest then?
Our adventure continues.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm...
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am... Where are we off to next? I shall guide us to our nearest destination. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
Wish I could go on an adventure. Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Do not.
We'll want to use fire. What a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master.
Now that is a surprise.
The indignity of it.
That went well.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Is aught troubling you, Master? You seem all right to me.
I've been afraid. I'm no coward. Heard it from a fellow drunk. 'Tis the stuff of nightmare.
Lost track of time.
I'm nodding off.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential... warders' suffering, and make them an ally to our cause.
That was coming on. Are you the villain?
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you had Master. That was a sight to behold.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
I like that. What lone cunning is this that forces the Arisen to sleep?
Arisen, you've been harmed.
There are youth.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. And before I forget, the pawns in this party are winning all.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
You have naught to fear. I'll protect you.
We'd best report back.
Oi, you there! You fit to fight, give us a hand! Right, lend us your aid. Scatter the cocky!
Your ribbon has been torched! Quick! Down
That's that then.
Splendid.
You've a strong arm. 'Twas a simple, but I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Goblins are
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. you come over here? There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Out of the cave at last.
The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure.
I quite agree. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment. My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten rift stone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
We found an Archistaff and greatsword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
We have yet more locations to attend to.
Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us all to views.
Why don't we go take a look?
That old man by the shore. What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters?
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Oh! You've come a small force. I'll not stop you if you wish to...
It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
To doubt my word. Those who call me a madman or...
Here at last.
'Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Keep your eyes peeled, and beware of dark corners.
Understood.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here. Damn lizard. Is this where I saw my last? I'm Sonnet.
The Arisen has been drenched.
Off to next? I say we start with the location nearest us. 'Twill save us a world of effort. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Whatever 'tis you need.
You're not one of us. Forgive me. Would you aid me in
It's done.
I like that.
Aught appears to have changed since we were last here. Let us proceed with due caution.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this. We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment!
What is the meaning of this, Arisen?
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. Methinks I can make it over there. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
You went in there. I underestimated you. You've done well this day.
Hold, sir. Forgive me. We were hoping we fled when the Easier said than... What are we to do? Please, sir.
Sorry, Isabel, Master. Be on your guard.
No sense letting the game in your hand. The griffin gets the worm.
Shall we report our results?
Is the deed done good? We shall all be... I dare say I cannot thank you. If you happen to pass, I should like for you to see the...
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
There's no great shock to me.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Come on, put up a fight.
I'm gonna win you.
Magics are at your disposal.
Come on! Don't break!
An exemplary performance.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
What a shame. Not one among us is fit to use arrows. I was hoping for some new equipment myself.
You never know. We might find a use for them.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
I can't wait to see what the day holds. Over here!
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh, most excellent. However, if...
Oh!
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered... You may now change your... What's more,
Welcome.
Outstanding. 'Tis moments such as these that make an adventure worthwhile.
'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the full. Almost hospitality in you know where to find. The solution is... Amused me, but I'm certain there isn't.
look, as long as you please.
Somehow my feet always calls and I shan't resist.
Could you come over here?
Least my back's not
Welcome.
acting up today.
Well met.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
I'm in no hurry to leave. Peruse at your leisure.
Here already, are we?
There is much we ought to tend to. You've done a fine job. The number of those who, should you continue to... And it slips...
Excellent work, Master.
As a reward for your... You will, of course, require rain. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Or shall change. If your majesty has any on... Very well. The coronation is to take place on...
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was where... I imagine this artifact is the god, perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this god's prey, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall...
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your majesty to vent the sigil upon that letter from some days past. All the yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. With such hindrances in mind, few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant it ought guarantee passage through the border checkpoint. But alas, 'tis intended for a beastren. You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm... You have my fullest confidence. Do not forget that we work to serve the city.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
I find any turn.
Mustn't let it burn. Time to be heading home.
Nice to see everyone happy.
Days like this make me glad to be alive. So, need anything? Many thanks.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
What did you think of that story? It was well told. I'd heard tell of a... And by the look of it, he doesn't...
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I fear I've not...
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we
What's this? Oh, if only my Alas, the sand would wound. If you're curious, the man's home is located.
Shall we seek some answers?
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Beg pardon, sir. Captain Brandt, however. 'Tis a matter... Firstly, pray, 'tis a duplicate now rests generations of the moon yet. Captain Brandt, indeed. When the time, I must confess, I should be my hopes for our kingdom.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next pay.
Let's take it easy
Minute
today.
now.
Mine. You're acting up.
Your presence will...
I can't stomach places like this.
Be gone. Leave this place at once!
I always draw the short straw.
Be gone. Do not make me warn you again.
Bleeding rogue!
Be gone. Do not make me wound you again.
Do with a decent supper.
Leave this place at once!
I dare say I've no knowledge of the trade myself. I've no knowledge of the trade.
It now.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Your presence will not be tolerated here. Leave, now!
Best take it easy today. My knees are acting up. I've had enough.
Leave this place at once! Leave this place at once! Be gone. Do not make me wound you again. Leave. Be gone. Do not make me wound you again.
This is an
Be
outrage.
gone. Do not make me wound you again. Be gone. Do not make me wound you again.
It seems this old man's time is up. Are you trying to provoke me?
Be gone. Do not make me wound you again. this place at once!
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Goods to train, arms to procure.
Pray naught goes amiss.
Suppose I ought to earn my...
I'm not risking my life for a pizza.
I'd swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Might not one of the bandits in Vernworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to... Vive. Many thanks. I appreciate...
No purchases to be made today.
The Sven wants to meet with you. Says... You the Arisen. Sven wants to meet with you.
This might contain useful information.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my...
You shall answer for this.
Fine. Out of the cart, all of you.
Shall not stand idly.
Immediate prevail, Master.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
Not bad. You've been doused in oil. You must stick. Steer clear of fire.
You have gathered materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I'll not stand!
It will take more than that to end me.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
We're not to talk during missions.
preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Let's let that Vin go to face.
You dare incite my wrath?
Come to think, haven't you a lantern arisen?
On my way!
Arisen. I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind. I'm grateful to have delighted to meet you.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery. Many thanks. Interested in my... The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery, really. The man was burnt to a...
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my...
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well?
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. A remarkable recovery, really. Pleasure doing bit.
I've just had a thought.
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates! So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Go on through.
Buy a little something, won't you? Hope to see you again.
Welcome, and well met. Always a pleasure.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
You there. Now, I've noted, though I thought you might prefer a wise decision, sir. Here you are, dear.
We must rest. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway?
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be might not one of the bandits in...
What business have you here?
Where was I bound again? Whatever am I to do?
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
You there!
Welcome, welcome. In the market for new... Very well. Return at your leisure.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet in a moment.
Now,
No place I'd rather be.
peril
Well met, sir.
is a slippery beast.
Pleasant surroundings make for cleanliness.
I ought to check my stuff.
Let's take it easy today.
Looking for aught in particular?
Don't I know that lass?
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this is good, I am relieved to see that you are fulfilled now. 'Twould be advantageous for you and your home to visit. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek.
We're off to the tavern then. The Rock Mouse's burrow, was it?
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Well met. Does that make you... Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've
Right, just follow me.
There's a ladder here.
After you were risen. Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
The people of Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to... I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities. Glad I am to hear it. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available. Also...
How might I be of service?
Simply show it to one of the sentries. They are harsh in their persecution of the... A simple plan, I know, but...
Fancy a look at my wares? This tavern is open. Aye, even pawns. Isn't that something?
Follow me.
Fancy a look at my wares? Well met, sir. How might...
This looks as good a place as any. Take a better mind than mine.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here on Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast, for as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer.
Look around if you must, but be sure to...
So, this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the God's way. Then we had best seek him out. A person of import, I take it. Very well.
Hoy! Looking to... No need to overthink it. You can... change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and many thanks.
How might I be...
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I... can keep the inn open. It's tough. But complaining won't do any good. Always a pleasure. The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep. Keep the inn open. It's tough, always a pleasure. Fancy a look at my ware? The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep. Keep the inn open. Do come again. The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I... can keep the inn open. It's tough. Always a pleasure.
Meats and ale.
This ox cart's spout can't set off till I've had you.
Sure why I patrol it.
Wish I had someone to share this spot with.
Isn't there anything to do?
Yes, that's the bit.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Very well, if I must. Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the original.
There's no great shock to me.
I'm all for smelling the roses, but just now I'd rather press on.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation proud.
In the end. For a moment there, I feared we would not.
Fortune favors us, it would seem.
Who are you? No, never mind. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be. Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Still, I expect I'll find a 'Tis a god's sway. Well, by refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. However, small fragments are meaningless. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, 'tis possible mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to... 'Tis possible mayhap one such as the Oracle...
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Since times remember. Draconic blood flows. You may be pitted against the dragon, yet the gods swing. Forgive. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal. Then go. Since times of El, remember. Draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
We fight. To arms.
Easily done.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
All is well. I feel as fit as ever.
You keep your life, and I take the rest.
At least today my pockets will be clean.
Let us see what you're made of!
No harm shall come to you.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
You would gather materials here, Master.
How are we to get through this door?
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Yon statue is swathed in mystery. With these statues as our landmarks, we shall never again lose our bearings.
The port crystal is set. But we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance.
We were back already when they found us. This shan't take long.
Of course.
Hurting yet?
This brute has quite the temper.
Might be not evil arranged to our advantage.
Ourselves a pat on the back.
No doubt this trial will spur us into
I shan't let them harm you. Have these raves and rages nothing to matter.
I knew you would come. You seek answers, and you shall have them. If 'tis loath as I am to admit, I sense a land soaked in warmth. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea. Though 'tis strange, 'twould seem a path will be open to you in time. Perhaps he who was dragged... Can it be the path to the dragon has many turns, but you will find the path you ought to follow. Would you know the fate of this meeting shall not...
Right. Just follow me.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough. Do come again.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Chair in my feet, ye puppet of...
Since times of El, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
This way, if you please.
Someone help me!
Someone is being attacked. Perhaps we ought to intervene. I suppose 'tis so.
One of us has been poisoned!
The likes of you.
I might be so... I fear there are none else to whom I can turn. Oh, thank you!
We are to escort our charge to the Senate. Shall we be on our way? Where's the venom, Harpy's venom? I doubt ice will be of any use against it.
If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
It's not craven to retreat when encountering a foe one is ill prepared to face.
An abandoned campsite, just waiting to be claimed.
Let us keep... As I recall, we have another matter to attend to with this domain.
Oh, I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night? I can scarce keep my eyes open.
I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Never fear, for I am here.
This is a powerful weapon.
Skeleton faster! Our ice attack! But why did you not fly? Excellent! I could have done no better.
Is there no getting through this door?
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
I was the one tasked with maintaining the cenotaph, you see. It was a simple duty.
Fear not. You're safe with me.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you?
From what I've learned, the spirits that haunt these grounds were once impelled to combat through forbidden arts.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
From what I've learned, the spirits that haunt these grounds were once...
Oh, 'twasn't an easy... All that remains is to ring the bell. That should do it, eh? My humblest... I'd fain reward you. Oh, I happened upon it on our way here. Still, surely it...
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
Oh, there. So that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Do not waste this chance. That's our advantage.
Let fast get through, and our quarry shall fall.
I've got a good feeling about this one. You wish me to return? At once, Master. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
You think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with?
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand. above and 'twill come crashing down. Care to assist?
Strike hard enough! Might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
No quarrel here. Leave it to me.
The Fiend Unknown is the most perilous.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Now we should be able to transport ourselves here at any time, so long as we've a ferry...
Another dogged adventurer come to take my life. Many have tried, and as you can plainly see, all after all. That which is won by brute force is... I set before you a simple task. Should your answers please me, I will if so, take your place and we shall begin. Your resolve is the fool beholds a sage. Our eyes are our allies. Yet oft do they betray. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? Venture through yonder...
Here, if you please.
This is no ordinary vessel. I wonder what is intended to hold.
There might be some trick to using it. This calls for a thorough inspection.
Come to test your wits. Yet, how will your eyes advise you? So, this is your choice? The greatest worth your eyes descried? Indeed, this is what I sought. Your eyes see true. No greater worth can there be than that found in simplicity. Collect it from yon chest and take this file too. Its purpose
That was certainly worthwhile.
Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. They are bound fast, as night is today. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge the depth of your insanity. Come to test your wits. Love is as twin to madness, they say. So bring forth your most beloved to me, that I might gauge. Is this your most beloved you bring before me? Well, well. Very good. Not half bad. Yet only one you bring? I thought you came... A promise made. A promise kept.
Truly?
Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child, yet the reverse is far from true. I am a lost child, for kinship do I yearn. So bring to me my parent, that I might better learn.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. I'm only glad to have proven my worth. Let us work together to honor. Pray, save your strength for our enemies, Arisen.
Come to test your wits. The parent knows the child, yet the reverse. I am a lost child, so bring to me my parent, that I might better learn. And you claim this to be the parent I seek. Indeed, you are correct. You have proven your wits, and so I shall bestow upon you a prize.
A resounding success.
Come to test your wits. Life is an enigma, a lender. So grant to me what you most prize, and thence elude your ponderous demise. This is your prize to possess. Do you consent to give it to me? Well, well. Very good. That's the spirit. Such generosity deserves a reward, methinks. Come to test your wits. Is ever the first we keep fond in our breast? You know of the Seeker's tokens, I trust. Those keepsakes of a fondly remembered. Yet where was it that you found your first? 7 days, shall we say, ere you return? Can it be? Is that bewilderment? Then you are fortunate indeed. For few joys compare to the first steps take. Seek a Seeker's token. And mayhap you will find something more. 7 days, shall we say, ere you return? May your journey be...
Batal is not a friendly place for pawns. Each gaze we encounter feels more...
Look as long as you please. Always a pleasure.
What should I get up to today?
Go on, have a look.
Look as long as you please. Do come again.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Interested in my wares?
I always
I'll gladly stay a while. I love waking up with anything.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
That's enough toil for one day, methinks.
Well met. Some days ago, Her Majesty was he may seek to strike again, and so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next Empress Nadinia's life.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Herald.
Perhaps this theorem will provide some insight.
Come to test your wits. Few joys compared to the first steps taken in pursuit. Seek a seeker's token. And I see I needn't. Well sought and well found. I trust it was a pleasant jaunt. As promised, you shall have your prize. Look. 5 riddles have I posed, and 5 answers have you given. Perhaps you expected more, but I'm afraid that, though constant this world may seem, in truth, all is in flux. And so, the time has come for me to fly. If you are not yet satisfied, but for now, I bid you farewell.
Outstanding.
Come to test your wits. Few joys compare. Seek a seeker's I see. Well sought and well found. I trust it was a pleasant jaunt. Five riddles, perhaps you expected, though constant. And so, the time, but for now...
Good to see you, Master.
Not half bad. Well, so dearly did you love our game that you have sought me out again. Let us resume at once. I too have grown rather engrossed. Now, questions beget questions, and I have one for you. My memory fails me, you see. Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one... Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one here before me. This is your answer? Are you sure? My, that's quite a number. And the correct one, no less. Of course, your erudition shan't go unrewarded.
Outstanding.
How easily the mind unravels. Rather, I say a mind cannot be more sound. Could you survive such despair? Here, I have an amphora destined. I do hope your struggle will amuse.